Well, good day, folks. Welcome back to Woodcraft. My name is Joe. It is excellent to have you here today. Today is going to be a fun one, at least for me and for a buddy of mine. I hope you guys enjoy the video. This is a challenge video. I don't know that I've ever put out a challenge video before. I know I've participated in quite a few, but I don't know if I've actually started any. So this might be my first time, and I'm pretty excited. A buddy of mine I met on Facebook, ended up watching his videos and subscribing to him on YouTube. His name is Leo. He runs the Irish Zombie Nation YouTube channel. I encourage you to check him out. There will be links in the description, and I'm sure I'll be talking about him a little bit more as this progresses. We were chatting about doing a possible collaboration here on YouTube, and just through the course of the conversation, we bounced several ideas back and forth between each other for probably 2 weeks, until finally we settled on I was going to challenge him to a bushcraft video or bushcraft challenge, because that is one area, bushcraft skills in particular, he wants to improve in his skill set, and I have a little bit more experience with that than he does, so he wanted me to give him a challenge. But not only that, he wanted me to give him a challenge where he would learn, not necessarily one of these, one stick fires in as fast amount of time as you can, or one-handed bow drill fire, something crazy where it just kind of highlights skill or lack of skill, providing a one-time learning experience. Leo requested something that would actually make him learn a skill set. So this is what I've come up with. It has taken me a little while to fine-tune my idea, but while I am specifically challenging Leo, I'm also challenging you guys. Whether you have a YouTube channel or not, I invite you to take part, because I have done this. Actually, I've done quite a bit more than this, and I'll explain a little bit about that here in a second. But I invite you guys to follow along. It is a huge learning experience. Let me provide a bit of context when I say that I have done this and done more so. I was in the survival prepping thing for a long time. I'm not saying I'm not still, but I don't talk about it very much. But since Y2K, I've had the survival and prepping type mindset, at least to a certain degree. And for many years, just fast forward up until 2007, 2008, something like that, give or take, just looked at it from a modern survival and modern prepping type focus. Started having more kids, started to realize that throwing money at the whole prepping and survival problem, you only have so much money. And so if you truly want to prepare, the best way to do that is to learn the land. And so I decided I wanted to learn bushcraft, which at the time I didn't know it was labeled bushcraft. I thought it was just, being an outdoorsman, but whatever. Anyway, point is, I went looking to find an entry skill, and I landed on flint and steel. And being the obsessive compulsive guy that I am, I made a pact with myself, so to speak, that I was not going to light anything on fire that wasn't lit on fire with flint and steel for the next 12 months. Whether it be, a cigar, the barbecue, burning trash in the burn barrel, whatever I was lighting on fire was going to be lit with flint and steel. And I did that. And I actually ended up going 14, maybe 16 months, something like that, before I ever used a Bic lighter again. It was a fascinating experience. Sometimes it was an El Royal pain in the rear, but it was a huge learning experience for me. I challenge you for the next 30 days, at the time that you choose to start this challenge, that you do not use a lighter, you don't use a match, you don't use a propane torch unless you're working on plumbing or something like that, but you only use flint and steel. But wait, Leo, I'm not done yet. Like I said, I was going to send you a kit to get you started. Let me go over a little bit of that kit. There's going to be a few surprises in there. Let me go over that kit. But basically the rundown of what this kit is to do. It is to limit your materials. So number one, you have to find whatever flint, chert, whatever works in your area. Even quartz, granite, even concrete will work in a pinch. You have to find your own. I'm going to get you started, but it's not going to be enough to keep you going for very long at all. You also have to create your own char material. I'm going to send you enough to get you started, but you're going to have to find resources in your area that work well for char. I am going to send you some alternatives to char cloth that work well in my area to give you some idea of what may or may not work well in your area. And the last part of this challenge, Leo, is I would like you to intro this challenge, let your channel know what's going on, what you're doing, describe the challenge however you like to describe it. You can call me whatever kind of names you want to call me, because I know this is probably going to be a pain at sometimes. And then at the end of the challenge, I'd like you to come back and tell everybody here what specifically you learned. Because I can guarantee at the end of that 30 days, you're going to learn a ton about flint and steel, firecraft or fire making skills. You're going to know quite a bit more about the resources in your area and know more about them. And overall, your fire making skill set will be vastly improved. Which I'm not saying that to say that your fire making skills are lacking in any way, but you know what I mean. Leo, I hope you have a good time. I hope you learn a lot. And folks out there who choose to participate, I hope you guys learn a lot. And if you do choose to participate in this, let me know. Drop a comment in the comment section saying, hey, I'm taking part. Let me know how it goes. Let me know what you learn. If you guys have any questions, I'll do my best to answer them. I'm not not setting this up in any way, shape, or form as being, you know, like some big expert or anything like that. I do have a bit of experience, and so I don't mind sharing that. Anyway, gang, thank you very much for being here today. I do appreciate your time. Leo, I hope you have fun. Anybody else out there that wants to join along, I hope you have fun. Anyway, thanks again for being here, and I will see you next time. I hope you guys have a great day.